Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Plum. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to crochet this pretty hair clips for little kids. Now over here, I have made two different variants for this clip. For making this clip, I have used a single color 4-ply cotton yarn, and for this one, I have changed the yarn color in last round of bordering. So this looks more attractive as compared to this one. You can wear the clips either with single color yarn or you can go for two different yarn colors as per your choice. Now these clips are very easy to do even by absolute beginners, as I am using very basic crochet stitches like single crochets and slip stitches. So let's see how this is worked out. Now let's see what all materials are needed in order to crochet these hair clips. A 2.5 mm crochet hook, any color 4-ply cotton yarn as per your choice, two metal hair clips, a tapestry needle, scissors, two little smiley hearts which I'll be using to decorate the clips, a stitch marker, a felt sheet and hot glue. So let's begin. First make a slip knot and work 12 chains. Once you're done with your 12 chains, skip the first chain from the hook. Going to the next 10 stitches, work one single crochet each. So here I have worked the 10 single crochets. Now I am left with the last chain. Going into this chain, work 3 single crochets all into the same chain. Now keeping this yarn beneath, just work over it and going into next 9 stitches, work one single crochet each. So here I have worked the 9 single crochets working on the opposite side. Now into the first chain, we will be working an increase, that is 2 single crochet into the same stitch. To end this round, we need not work any slip stitch since we will be working in rounds. So that completes the first round, and at the end of the first round, the total number of single crochets that we have worked are 24. Now we shall begin with our second round. So going into the first stitch, work 2 single crochets. Once we have worked the first single crochet, using a stitch marker, mark the first stitch. Going back into the same stitch, work one more single crochet. Now we will be working one single crochet into each of the next 9 stitches. Into the next 3 stitches, we will be working 2 single crochet each. So going to the first stitch, work 2 single crochets. Into the next, again work 2 single crochets. And into the third stitch, work 2 single crochet. Moving to the opposite side, we will be working one single crochet into the next 9 stitches. Now I am left with the last 2 stitches, and into these 2 stitches we will be working 2 single crochet each. So that completes our second round, and by the end of the second round, the total number of stitches that we have worked are 30. Now to start with the third round, remove the stitch marker and going into the first stitch, work 1 single crochet, mark the first stitch of the round. Into the next stitch, we will be working an increase, that is 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Into the next 9 stitches, work 1 single crochet each. Into the next 6 stitches, we will be working 1 single crochet followed by 2 single crochet alternately. So going into the first stitch, work 1 single crochet, into the next, work 2 single crochet. Again, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet followed by 2 single crochet into the next stitch. So this sequence will be repeating one more time. Now into the next 9 stitches, work 1 single crochet each. Now I am left with the last 4 stitches, and into these 4 stitches we will be working the sequence of 1 single crochet followed by 2 single crochets. So going into the first stitch, work 1 single crochet, into the next, work 2 single crochet. So we will be repeating this for one more time. So that completes our third round, and by the end of the third round we have worked in total 36 single crochet. Now for the fourth round, we won't be working any increases. So the sequence of the fourth round would be to work 1 single crochet into each of the stitches. So first remove the stitch marker and going into the stitch, work 1 single crochet. Mark the first stitch. Moving into each of the stitches, work 1 single crochet. So just continue with this sequence till the end of the round. And since we are not working any increases, the number of single crochets by the end of the fourth round would be 36. So now I am left with the fifth and the final round where I will be giving a pretty bordering for the hair clip. So first remove the stitch marker and going into the stitch, work 1 slip stitch. Now work 1 chain. Moving to the next stitch, work 1 slip stitch followed by 1 chain. So this is a sequence that will be repeating for the entire round. Into the next stitch, work 1 slip stitch followed by 1 chain. So just continue till the end of the round. So here I have almost come to the end of the fifth round by working a slip stitch followed by 1 chain into the last stitch. After doing that, I have cut the yarn and put the yarn into the needle. Now we will be working a final slip stitch. For that, insert your needle into the first slip stitch of the fifth round. And pass it to the last chain one. Now going on the back side, tie knots and cut the yarn. Now we shall place this little smiley heart over the clip. Either you can sew it, since you are having two holes on the either side, so the needle will easily pass through the holes. So using a yarn and a needle, you can sew it on top of it, or you can stick it using a hot glue. So place this smiley heart in this position. So here we have worked the first part of our hair clip. Now we shall work with the second part. For the second part, I have just cut a small rectangular piece from the felt sheet. This measures approximately 6 cm in length and 3 cm in width. So once you have cut this piece, just cut the corners in form of curves so that the piece looks in this way. Now fold it into half and leaving about 1 cm from the right, make a small cutting. Now get the metal clip, open it up and insert this clip to the opening in this way. Turn it and close the clip. Now we'll be applying hot glue on this surface and place it on top of it like this and fix it firmly. I preheated the hot glue for about 15 minutes before the application. Just let it dry for about 10 minutes. In similar way, I worked one more clip. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.